Alright, you Facebook fans, this is the Book of Remembrance by Bartholomew and the Center for Enlightenment. And here we left off with the Roman consulate of the 6th century AD. In his right hand, the right-handed path, he's holding the Psilocybin cubensis mushroom. You can note the hollow stem that the artist is using to try to denote what he's talking about. The hollow stem is shown here, and this is a cubensis, dried. Here we have the upside down fountain of life, or the tree of life. And here from the apex of a church in Ravenna, Italy, we have a psilocybin mushroom that is got the same 3 veins or stripes that you see in the fountain of life. Probably a little tricky to see, but I hope you can. Don't worry if you don't see that. There's plenty of other evidence. The life of Jesus. This is a gold medallion from the 6th century also. And this gold medallion depicts Jesus' life from his birth to various scenes where he did magical healings, and they're attributing it to the psilocybin mushroom, which you can kind of see here. Move the cursor over it, yep. And the guy's got a bed on his back, and that's because Jesus told him, pick up your mat and carry it. You couldn't really show a mat, but if you put a bed on someone's back, it's easier to get the message. So, was Jesus telling people about psilocybin? Did at the Last Supper Jesus give out a juice of the psilocybin mushroom and ask everyone to drink of this, that this is his blood for the forgiveness of sins? That's the question. Now let's look into the answer. Alright, we've got another Roman emperor, ivory diptych. The halo is the seashell, or the scallop shell, the Venus shell, we shall call it. And in his hand a mushroom. This is after the Christians basically took over the Roman Empire, after Constantine. More ivory diptychs with emperors and consuls holding the mushroom. This is a occult symbol, and it shows the pentagon, a pentagon, which is just a truncated pentagram. So the pentagram peoples against the people of the Golden Apple. The Golden Apple was thought to be the Chaos group, certainly by the Illuminati, which is just one secret society. We've got if it were a virus, we've got a plague. Alright, this is a sacramental bowl with fishes on the sides. And these fishes were symbolic of the fish that got away, or the psilocybin mushroom. And you say, well, why didn't they tell us about this? Well, there was a 100-year persecution of believers by the Roman Catholic Church. The Middle Ages, from 700 to 1300, were the Dark Ages, and it was a 100-year span, to my recollection, that they were persecuted for having any kind of images. And since we didn't have books at the time, images were the only way to pass on information besides word of mouth. This is a book cover. In fact, it's a Bible cover, and you see here the eagle, or Luke's sign, taking out the duck, which is often Egypt's sign. She's also called the dragon. And in this Grail cup, Christ's cup, we see by a little crack in it, is the psilocybin mushroom rising up. Islam. Alright. So maybe we will wrap for today. No, we can't. It's only been 4 minutes. Hang in there. Islam, the 7th century. You can see by the domes, these are mirroring. The artist here was putting together various psilocybin mushrooms to mirror these mushrooms like caps up here with the gills as windows and the bluing in the stem. This is a minaret, also Islam, and call to prayer. And it too has the kind of the egg-like or mushroom-like symbol on its top. This is the Dome of the Rock. These are images from the Dome of the Rock on the inside. You see a mushroom symbol here, or a spade symbol. And here the underside of a mushroom, the gills. You could say it's the slice of an orange, but oranges usually don't have piths that big. And it's probably not a wheel, this being a sacred site. Alright, this is the Tree of Life depicted in the Dome of the Rock. This is in Israel. And you see that the tree has a mushroom-esque center, the lily symbol being right here, and the scroll or cross-section of the mushroom is also a heart. John the Evangelist. Okay, that was as in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. And in the top right corner, John, with a halo around his head, is showing another person the living water. That's what Jesus' word is called. And the word comes from the Logos, or the lost word of Freemasonry. It is the psilocybin mushrooms. Okay, we got, this is a ancient piece of artwork. It was a box with cement and rocks in it, but this is the picture carved in the bottom right. And it's the church as a breast and as a mushroom with an umbo, a cap. You can see the stem here, and at the base, an angel and a disciple are opening the doors of the base, and it's revealed that the Bible is shown there. So out of this came this. Maybe hard to believe, but this is our ancestors. They didn't have a television. They had to seek out visions. These are obviously mushroom-like. They're called onion domes, but I would say they are mushroom domes. And these are cubensis that I grew, and you can see the bluing reaction and the blue staining in the windows. That's all intentional. This is a Bible page. You see Jesus on the cross and the disciples looking at the tree of life growing from his blood, you might say. And some people have asked me, well, why is this guy naked? And that's because he represents shame. So we all carry shame inside of our bodies, inside of ourselves. And you can get rid of that shame by taking psilocybin. Alright, we see Peter here with the keys to the kingdom of heaven and hell, with the cross symbol in its center. And above him, above the halo, you see a mushroom-esque portrait. This is a mural made up of little pieces, little parts. Good. And this is that church in Ravenna, Italy, that shows in its apex this mushroom. So at the center, or right above that, is the hand of God, which the mushroom is, the Hamas, the hand of God. And that's all I've got on that one. Next slide. Thank you. Ravana, Italy, again, the mushroom in the hand of God. And 6th century Italy, Ravana. You see the fountain of life, which we've already looked at several times, and you see how the mushroom has the 3 lines in it that is identical to the fountain. Okay, 10 minutes. All right, let's bring it to a wrap today, and hopefully see you tomorrow.